Okay, welcome back to my channel. This is Jacob here, and in this video we're going to talk about how to be less awkward in social environments. I feel this is a topic that keeps a lot of people from breaking free from the comfort zone and meeting new people because, oh, what if it becomes awkward? There will be awkward silences. You say something that come across as awkward. So in this video we're going to cover that. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe because I make videos on these topics each week. You have to understand that you meeting new people, it's totally fine. It will be awkward from time to time. That's the part of the process. It's the totally wrong mindset to come from if you fear to get awkward, because then it will just keep you from meeting new people in the first place. And when two humans meet, then yeah, of course, sometimes it will be awkward, but it's no big deal, basically. You learn how to embrace awkward moments, and with experience you can also learn how to become less awkward. But if you're starting out and is not that social person and you want to become more social, then simply accept that awkward moments will happen, and that's part of the learning experience, and that's also part of getting to know new people. What you also need to do when you meet new people and it becomes awkward, you could totally just own the fact that it's awkward and maybe even state it out and be like, oh yeah, that was kind of awkward anyways, and then move the conversation on like it doesn't bother you, because that just shows you're confident, and that just shows that you really don't care. Like, okay, there was some awkward moment, so what? It's not the end of the world, right? But this comes with experience, and then you also learn what will create awkward moments, and then you will also learn how to avoid these moments. But you can't totally avoid it, because that's just part of socializing and getting to know new people. It could also be that there's moments where you feel it's really awkward, but the other person you're talking with don't feel it's awkward, and it's all in your head. And then your mindset will be focused on how awkward it is. But it doesn't matter, you know. That shouldn't stop you from interacting with people and getting to know new people. So one important point I want to mention here is nobody cares. Nobody cares as much as you do. If you care about how awkward it is, then that energy will you transfer over to the person you're talking with. So if you're feeling it awkward, then maybe also other people will feel it awkward, but they wouldn't have thought it would be awkward until they could feel that you are uncomfortable in the situation. Because what is awkwardness really? It's you being in a situation where you don't feel comfortable. And if people can feel that you're not comfortable, then it creates these awkward moments from time to time. If you're afraid of being awkward, then you also don't take any risk, you don't know what to say, and then you're just stuck in your head, which will create these awkward moments to begin with. You should train yourself to just drop your filters and just say what's on your mind. You speaking up and saying something will give you way better learning experience of what is the right things to say and how to interact with people than just being stuck in your head because you feel everything is awkward. Or even worse, staying at home and don't go to social events because you're afraid that you will be that awkward person. I would almost say that like 10 awkward conversations and interactions are way better than just sitting at home and watching YouTube videos for 3 to 5 or maybe 10 years of just consuming YouTube videos and reading about how to be social. 10 conversations that create awkward moments is way better, because then you get the learning experience in and you will know how to embrace awkward and embarrassing emotions, and you will also learn it's no big deal, really. So I highly recommend, if you haven't done it already, go follow me on Instagram, because on there I'll give you tips and ideas multiple times a week, and I also do Q&As. So this is a good way to get some knowledge on how you can become social if you're feeling a little bit awkward and you want to have some ideas how to create friendships and getting out of your comfort zone. We're gonna link it here, and feel free to send me a DM if you have any questions. So it's really just a matter of shift your attention. When you feel awkward and feel stuck in your head, then you will just remain in the same situation. You will feel you don't have anything to talk about. You will feel that the other person also feels it's awkward, because your shift is on the wrong thing. You're feeling, oh, now it's gonna become awkward, and nobody comes into the interaction and help you out. So you need to be that person who lead the conversation somewhere or keep the conversation going so it wouldn't be awkward. And at the end of the day, this comes with experience. Nothing comes with you just overthinking and feeling it's awkward, and then you might not even try. You need to try and test it out, see what works and see what doesn't work. Like anything else, then awkwardness becomes less of a big deal for you the more you experience it. You become better at not creating awkward moments, but you also stop caring. You stop caring, you get the experience in and see, so what, it's not the end of the world if there becomes some awkward moments from time to time. You have to realize when you interact with new people, then sometimes it's just not a good match. Maybe you're talking with a person that is just totally not your type, not a person you should become friends with. So that can also have an impact of how awkward this conversation and interaction will go. If you just think you can have a nice conversation with everyone, then that's just not how it works. Sometimes it becomes awkward. There's no problem with that. That shouldn't keep you from trying, and that shouldn't keep you from learning to be social. To sum up, don't put so much weight on awkward moments and awkward topics, or that you're putting yourself out there and it becomes awkward. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It's always way better to go out on a night or an evening, meet people that will become awkward moments from time to time than just staying at home, because nothing happens as staying at home. Then you will never learn these things. So yeah, there's really no problem going out even though you feel a little bit awkward. That will also help you just embrace awkward moments, so you will stop caring. As long as it doesn't bother you, it won't bother other people. It's really that simple. But if you really make a big deal out of how awkward it is, then other people will also feel that it's weird and it's awkward and you've come across as inexperienced, and then we have the problem. Then people will feel it's awkward. So it all starts with you and your mindset about it. If you don't make a big deal out of it, then other people will not make a big deal out of it either. Being awkward can keep you from building friendships in the first place, and it's not a good spot to be in if you really want to build a social circle, if you want to feel comfortable and confident in social environments. If you've tried for a long time, if you've tried for more than 3 months and you haven't seen results, and also this pandemic has made it really hard to go out and meet people. If you finally want to change that, then I'll invite you to book a free consultation call with me in 3 simple steps. Step number 1 is you click the link in the description that will bring you to a page. Step number 2 is you watch the free training video where I go through 5 steps that will help you out. Step number 3 is you click the application form and book a free consultation call. On the call, we're gonna develop a step-by-step action plan, a game plan for you in your situation that will help you being more social, learning how to read social cues, and learn how to embrace uncomfortable emotion, because you need to learn how to embrace uncomfortable emotions. Otherwise, you will just miss out on everything. Every adventure, everything happens outside your comfort zone. So if you want to get to know new people, maybe build a solid group of friends you can travel with or doing cool stuff with, then book the free consultation on today, and then maybe talk very soon, and see you in the next video.
Hi, my name is Nicola, and I was going on social mentoring program provided by Jakub. The reason why I applied for that is I'm generally an introvert person, and when it comes to meeting new people and starting conversations, it always was problematic to me. So I wanted to work on that, and I wanted to become a more communicative person and to easier connect with other people. So this program actually helped me to better define what are my goals and actually provided me a tool how to achieve them. It all started with small steps, which over time kind of built up into something much bigger. After 3 months, I must say that I'm feeling that I'm generally more communicative person, and it's much easier to me to make new connections now than it was before. So all in all, I would say that this was a very positive experience to me, and I would highly recommend it if you're looking forward to work on your social skills.